There we go. A mouthful of arrows. Welcome back, everybody, to 7 Days to Die Alpha 17 experimental build 233, except for sort of. I am still on my save from the previous build, whatever that build even was. I don't remember now, 220 or something like that. And it's day 4, almost day 5, and I've decided what I want to do is just keep playing on the save until the end of Horde night, so through day 7, and then after that, we'll probably just start a new game. But I just wanted to, I started this and I didn't want to just abandon it, nor did I want to, start the whole process all over again in a new game. Though I might actually do something like this, depending on how well it does on Horde night. I figured, what the hell? Let's just go ahead and keep this save all the way through Horde night. We'll test out this base. I'm going to put a hell of a lot more spikes down, and maybe try and come up with, an escape route in case the base does ultimately fail, which it very well could, just depending upon how bad the Horde is that the game throws at me. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, one of the things that I noticed right off the bat when I logged in is they've made texture changes. So, for example, the cobbled brick, or whatever the hell they even call that, is lower resolution than it used to be. If I get really close to it, then it's like really low. But if you look out there on the ground, I don't know how well you guys can see this on YouTube. I'm on a 2K monitor myself, a 1440 res monitor. But the grass and all that looks really high detail out there, more than it used to before. And the trees look to me like they might even be a little more high detail. So they definitely made some changes there. But, this is super low res, though, the chest is. So I don't know. The fireplace is really high res. Wow, that's really high res. That looks almost damn near real. But then, the bedroll, well, the bedroll's pretty high res too, but the chest is bad. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It's weird. But anyway, this game is not supposed to be, it wasn't started on this build. It was started on the previous build, so there's probably going to be a couple of weird things. But anyway, like I said, I think what we'll do is we'll just stick with it until Horde night, and then we'll probably just go ahead and start a whole new game. Because, they've added new POIs in this next build here. They've changed the way the skill system works. So stuff is no longer, in case you guys haven't read the patch notes, I haven't actually read all of them myself either, but stuff is no longer gated behind skills now. So I don't have to wait till level 20, for example, to get Hammer and Forge, should I choose to throw all my points into Intellect at the expense of other things. So that's a good change in my opinion, because it gives me more flexibility on deciding what I want and when I want it. Because there's times when you kind of get into the mid to later teens in your levels, where you're just kind of waiting to hit that level 20. And so now we should be able to get some of that stuff sooner. So that's a good change. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, this is definitely higher res than it was before. Much higher res. What are my graphic settings on? I should actually look at that. So we're at 1440. Quality is, it's only medium. See, I didn't do that. This should be on, let's see. If we put it on, let's put it on high. Texture quality is full. High. Reflection quality, reflected shadows. Yes. Shadows distance near. Let's keep that near. Shadows are not something I usually pay really close attention to. So, I don't know that I don't want motion blur on. Nuh-uh. Depth of field. I don't really like the depth of field in this game either. I don't think it works very well. Well, you know what? Let's try it, though, because this is a new update. Let's just see what it looks like. And let's just try all that stuff. Journal pop-up here. Okay, let's just try this and see. Change the texture quality will become active to restart the game. Oh, geez. Okay. And see how it goes. See, now I am getting some stuttering. I don't know if the restart of the game would fix that. Boy, this looks really good, though. Man, this looks good. I'm running two 1080s in SLI. I don't know if 7 Days actually utilizes SLI or not. I would think that it would. Yeah, so I do have a little bit of stuttering now, but man, this looks really good. That is a little low res. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go ahead and actually restart the game because it said that I needed to do that, and let's just see if that you know, fixes the stutter. If it doesn't, we'll dumb it back down. Okay, so I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, it's still just a little micro stuttery for me, but my goodness, it does look good. It really does. Excuse me. What could we turn down a little bit to see if we can make that a little smoother? Let's turn down UMA texture quality, reflection quality. Let's turn that down. Reflected shadows. Shadows distance is near. I want reflected shadows on. Water quality is high. View distance is high. Water particles. Let's turn the trees down a little bit. And maybe we'll turn the depth of field. Well, actually, I wanted to actually kind of look at that first. See if I actually like it or not. I think that's a tiny bit better. It looks like... Ooh, there's a bear. Damn. It looks like the game is more colorful now, too. Maybe they fixed the whole washed out deal. Alright, well, let's try this. It's still not perfectly smooth. What are my frames here? Excuse me. Let's see, we got 45-ish frames running through here. When I look at all those trees, it drops down to 30. So yeah, it's still chugging away. What if we knock it down? Let's just go to video quality. High is yeah, high is actually higher than custom is, because it's basically turning everything on, I think. Well, shadow distance is still near. Reflected shadows. No, let's actually just turn that off for a second. Let's not apply any of this either. Well, I think it did actually apply it. So custom. Okay, so we want that on. We want UMA texture. Reflection quality, we'll turn that to middle. Reflected shadows. I think that's just turn shadows off and on altogether. Water quality, we want that to be high. Particles, view distance, high. LED distance, high. I like that. I like to be able to see stuff good in the distance. But we did turn the tree quality down a bit. Motion blurs off. Screen space ambient occlusion is what that stands for. Sun shafts, yes. Okay. It's already applied. Okay, so now wait, didn't we turn motion blur off? I thought we turned that off. It is off. Then how come it's blurring when I'm moving around? Yeah, I'm still seeing a bit of a blur, and I'm not really seeing a depth of field to speak of. I mean, yeah, I don't even really see a depth of field effect going on at all. So let's just turn that off. I don't usually use depth of field anyway. All right, now we're up in, well, no, it just depends, I guess. I think we do have a few more frames than we did before. So let's go ahead and go with this. Let's just go with these settings and see how it goes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm up a bunch of wood. In fact, I'm going to cut all those trees down around our base because we can't see anything. And I need to farm up a bunch of stone too, and probably clay. to continue building our tower. Looks like I got started on this rock and was never able to finish it. But anyway, yeah, the game's looking good overall. It really is, actually. So I'm going to just spend a bunch of off-camera time gathering resources. At some point, I'll bring you guys back. And we'll, I'll just give you an update on where I'm at. But the goal here is going to be to get the rest of the tower built. And basically get ready for Horde Night. And I might even do Horde Night in this episode, and we'll just do one more episode on this save before we start over. It just depends. We'll see how things go. Okay? So anyway, I will be back here in just a little bit, guys. Okay, everybody. I'm back. I spent over a day, in-game day, just grinding. I mean, this early game here in Alpha 17 is a grind and a half, I'll tell you what. Mostly what I did was I farmed up cobble. And I have now finished the base of the base. And my next goal is to cut the rest of these trees down, and then I'm actually going to build a structure on top of this thing. I've got wood bars here, so I have murder holes that I'll use for the 7-day horde. So my goal is to finish building a structure on top of this, a shelter basically, and I'm just going to do that out of wood because I'm not going to have time nor the patience, to be honest with you, to make that a cobble. If we get cops on Horde Night 7, well, we'll have to deal. But that's the plan. And then the rest of the time that I have between now and Horde Night is going to be used to just continue gathering spikes and woods. Spikes and woods. One of you guys recommended to me in the comments to make some barbed wire fence, and I had responded to that comment and said that I thought it was going to be too expensive, but actually it's not. It only takes 8 scrap iron to make a barbed wire fence. So I made a bunch of those up, and the plan will be to put those around the outside perimeter of the spikes, wherever that ends up being right before Horde Night starts. So kudos to whoever it was that suggested that. I can't remember. I'm sorry off the top of my head who it was in the comments, but appreciate you mentioning that. And I will definitely make use of that technique. Now, we have a screamer somewhere over here, but I can't see where the hell she's at. Oh, you know what? There she is. She's actually digging a hole over there. Really weird. And then we had a running horde come through, and they kind of, petered out over there, and they're wandering around there. So I was gonna go ahead and pull that screamer away. I think we still will. For some reason, she's digging in the dirt like way over there. I don't know why. It's really odd. But anyway, so let's go ahead and hop on down here. But yeah, that's what the tower looks like from down below. We are going to put torches around it too, which is a suggestion that another one of you guys made in the comments. Which is definitely a good idea, but I'm going to wait and do that right before Horde Night starts, just because, again, of the the heat map. But I did make a whole bunch of torches here for that purpose. So I guess our first thing we want to do is we want to get that screamer out of here, because I don't want her to call a horde in to the base itself and have them start wrecking stuff. We did have a couple zombies wandering in the nighttime, so I got a few spikes to repair, but I don't want to have to repair a bunch of them because we're trying to make more. So let's kind of work our way around here. If we still have some of the stragglers from the wandering horde that came in, we'll kill them too. There's an Edgar over there. Get some XP. Yeah, see, they're all kind of just still walking around over here. All right, you know what? Let's kill them first, and then we'll deal with the screamer, because I don't want to have the screamer call in another horde while we already have this one around. It seems to me like, too, in this update, build 233 update, that they've made archery a little less accurate. I'm noticing I'm missing more than I was before. So I know that that's supposed to improve, with perception points. So maybe they just nerfed it more in the beginning and it gets better towards the end or something. I'm not really sure. I don't remember reading about that in the patch notes. for 233 anyway. They did put something in there for the previous experimental build about perception increasing accuracy as you level it up. So, of course, Edgar takes 1,000,000 arrows to kill, but he does give 800 XP, so that's not bad. I'm almost ready to level again too, and I'm really just, I mean, leveling's almost pointless because after Horde Night, I'm gonna quit this world anyway and start a whole new game. But what I was doing was fast tracking intellect, but might actually be further ahead, considering that we're going to quit after Horde Night on this world to put stuff into perception and just get our archery a little bit better, because we are going to try and kill as many Horde as we can on Horde Night with our bow. I did notice on occasion some of the normal zombies will die on the first fall down. Doesn't happen very often, but it has happened 2 or 3 times to me. Man, what's with all the frickin' Edgars? I'm using all my arrows up killing those bastards. Unless I just got lucky on those 2 and got a crit or something, I don't know. See, for a minute there, I thought she went down permanently. She's still going. Okay. Yeah, so if I was going to continue on this world, I'd put the next point into intellect again. Well, let's just look at that anyway. I mean, that'll give me the next quality item. But it also, you only have to get 4 intellect now to unlock the forge. I believe it was 5 before. So I would definitely be gunning for that if I was going to continue on this world. But because we're not, I think we're going to just throw more points into perception and just increased our range damage. If we even get another point before Horde Night, we may not, because I've got to spend most of the rest of my time here, continuing to grind. The fort, as it is right now, will not stand up to Horde Night. I've got to get more spikes out there. I don't think there's enough there for it to survive. Keeping in mind too that my Horde Nights are longer than normal because I'm on longer day cycles here. Shoulder shot, Edgar. Okay, got him in the head there. Okay, let's sidestep around him, come back this way. There we go. A mouthful of arrows. Well, we got a lot of them back there. Okay, we got a Nurse Nancy here. She comes in pretty fast. She's always been fast, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got her. She's not super tough. I mean, I think she's more or less the same toughness as the other normal zombies. She's just a little faster than most of them. Okay, so we got another Edgar over there. I don't have any stone in my inventory. So let's go chop up a stone. I used every last bit of stone I had to finish my upgrading my base to cobble. Just making sure there aren't any more Z's wandering around, because this is where they all kind of ran to. in the nighttime. I just want to replenish my arrows a little bit here. And then we'll go kill that other Edgar, and we'll go pull that screamer away from our base. After that, it'll be time to start chopping the rest of those trees down around the base. So we have some wood to build the structure on top of it and make more space. So that's kind of the plan, Stan. And then, yeah, we'll start a new world after Horde Night. And, you know, start over. That's really all we can do. I'm missing a lot of important changes by staying on this world. So that's why I'm not going to stay on it for any longer than just doing Horde Night. But I wanted to finish this base and test out this base design. You know, on the first Horde Night. So that's why we're going to continue until day 7 is over. There's a cowboy zombie. So, grindity, grind. Man, oh man. It'll be nice, though, to get the forge earlier, since we only need intellect 4 now instead of 5. And we don't have to be level 20 on top of that, which is even better. He's just kind of cruising around over there. Wait for our stamina to come back. Looks like I need to drink too, because it's not regening very quickly. So we'll wear it out to here. Hey, you know, another thing too that it appears they've changed. I don't know if this is intended or not, but you can no longer get health cap back with normal bandages, even though it says here, use bandages or medkits to restore your max health cap. So it just says bandages, not first aid bandage, but bandages. So I don't know if that's broken or if they forgot to update the tooltip and they removed that or not, but that really sucks. So I haven't been able to figure out how I get my health cap back, because I did take a little bit of a hit off camera when I was fighting the Z. So yeah, if they deliberately made that not work anymore, that sucks. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. Because, you know, you can't make bandages in this game for quite some time. And so how in the hell are you supposed to get your health cap back, you know? Okay, so Edgar's over there. Let's take him out first, and then we'll deal with the screamer. I don't even hear the screamer. I wonder if she despawned. I don't know. Alright, come on, Edgar. One of the, you know, I had mentioned earlier that I thought they had changed the accuracy on the bow, but I think part of that is I think they've made them drop a little more, and I'm just not used to it. There you go, Edgar. So, and notice if I aim just a little higher than I think I should, then I'm hitting more often. So I think that's what's going on there. Right in the forehead. There we go. Okay, let's go see if our screamer friend's still over here digging a hole. If she is, she's being awful quiet. Where the hell did she go? I thought I saw her right over here somewhere digging a hole. Alright, well, she must be gone, because I mean, I don't hear her. She's constantly making noise. So she must have despawned, but I don't know where the hole is that she was digging. That's weird. Oh, wait. No, I hear her. Where the hell is she at? She's... Oh, that's where she dug down. That's weird. Why would she do that? How bizarre. How bizarre that she would dig a hole right here that deep. I wonder what her pathing's thinking. That is so weird. Okay, well, let's block this. I don't know. She must be down in my my tunnel, I'm guessing. That's really weird. Unless she can't possibly be trying to actually dig underneath my foundations like sapping it, is she? They're not that smart, are they? That is just weird. See, the thing is, like, I only have one way down there, and it's from on top up here. I want to do something though here. Let's lift that up for a second. We're about out of time anyway. Let's just pop down here a little bit. See, I don't know what she's trying to do. It's just weird. It doesn't sound like she's all the way down in my tunnel. She's up a little higher. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. It's strange. I'm not too crazy about her sapping my building before Horde Night even starts, but I'm not going down in there after her. Hell no. Maybe what we ought to do is just go away for a bit. Maybe even take some things over to the trader. I don't have a whole lot that I actually want to sell him, though. Of course, here again, you know, I'm thinking long term, and this isn't going to be a long term game. So, that being the case, maybe we should just sell whatever we can to him. I'm going to keep that iron because I might make some more of those before Horde Night starts. I found a hunting knife. I think I told you guys that, but it's not... it's actually not as good as the bone shiv. Or at least it wasn't last time I checked. Unless they changed it. See, that does 13 melee damage. Bone shiv does 16. Yep, the bone shiv is actually better. Oh, there goes the timer. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to take... stuff over to the trader. Does he buy trophies? Yeah. We'll take that. We're going to keep the iron. I guess he buys cans, but I don't know. Normally I'd keep the leather, but I mean, we could make some duct tape and then, well, no, you got to have skill to make leather armor though. So yeah, let's just sell him the leather too, because why not, right? And oh yeah, let's sell him one stack of feathers. Actually, no, we'll see if he'll buy 2 stacks, and we still got 181 there. And I think that's it. I guess we could sell him the bullets too, because I don't have a gun, and it's very unlikely I'm gonna get one by the time Horde Night starts. There's no point in keeping that. We'll sell him whatever he'll buy of that. Same with the gunpowder. If he buys gunpowder, I'm not even sure if he does. Looks like he might buy coal too. Alright, so yeah, let's just skedaddle. Whoops. Oh wow, we're seriously encumbered. Big time encumbered. Well, hopefully we won't have to run before we get over there. This is not a good idea. I'd probably... Let's get the shotgun out. As he picks even more stuff up for the inventory. So yeah, I'm going to run over here. Hell, I'll keep you with me until we get over there. Then we'll end the episode. We'll sell off whatever we can to him. I would actually, believe it or not, be interested in buying some forged iron from him if he has it, because then I can upgrade those wood bars to steel bars. Just hoping I can get in here before the zombie shows up and tries to attack me when I can't run. That'll suck. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to this asshole.
Watch your back.
Alright, so let's see here. He bought all of those. He bought all of those. He bought most of that. Let's hang on to the bullets for just a moment. We'll sell him the grill because we already have one of those. We'll sell him the oil. He doesn't want coffee. We'll sell him the 2 cans of acid. I'm going to keep the eggs. Sell him that. Does he buy clay? He does buy clay. Really? How much will he buy? Okay. Nothing like selling dirt, right? Sell those cans to him. We'll sell all that. He doesn't want that. I didn't think he would. We'll sell as many of those. We'll sell as many of those as he'll buy. We'll keep the rest of those. That's not going to do us any good. We'll sell all that. I'm not going to sell the stone. Stone's such a pain in the butt to get right now. Okay. Let's just chuck that. That's not doing us any good at all. We'll just get rid of that too. Okay. Does he have any forged iron? He's got a crossbow, but we found out in the last playthrough that crossbow's not all that wonderful for always run. It just doesn't work too well. Again, if I was here long term, I'd consider getting that garden hoe, because then we can start a garden sooner. Yeah, he doesn't even have any forged iron at all. Okay, does he have any... Doesn't have any medical stuff either. Wow. Alright, well, guess they just doesn't really have anything we want or need. Or can afford, rather. He's got 2 crossbows. We could get this one. It wouldn't be bad for using on the base, I guess, but for a Horde night. $600 coin. Then we need to make a bunch of crossbow bolts. You know what? That might not be a bad idea for Horde night. The one thing about this, though, is it's we can't repair it, because I think you have to have forged iron to repair it. So I don't know. Hell, let's just buy it. What the hell? Let's just do it. We're quitting after tonight anyway. Okay, well, we might as well sell them the ammo then too. 427.
Don't let the door hit you on your way out.
Well, that's all you got, man. Oh, does he have any shotgun shells? Nope. Gravedigger. Oh, that's a mod that you can... Ooh. Can you mod these? You can. Interesting. Okay. Still, not really worth it for us to do. Oh. I already did. I was going to say I should see if he has any pills, but he doesn't have any medical at all. He's got 1 blood bag. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. well, I think that wraps up this episode, you guys. So what I'm going to do is continue grinding here. And more than likely, in the next episode, that'll be our last episode on this world. And we'll do Horde Night. So I'll get that place ready to go. And then we'll see how we do. I'm really not sure how we'll do, you know. I do think we got to get a lot more spikes down than I have. First of all. And, is that a deer? No. And then we'll just have to see, you know. Maybe we'll survive it, maybe we won't. I'm not really going to have an alternate way off of here, so it's going to pretty much be our last and only stand. Because, again, I just don't have time. I suppose I might be able to make like a wooden bridge that I can escape to somewhere else, but, I mean, where am I going to go? That would only be useful if it was right at the very tail end of Horde Night, and we could possibly get away from them. I don't know. We'll see. I do have the underground tunnel, but the problem with that is that, you know, if we're getting to the point where if this is going to go down, they've probably already breached the tunnel anyway by then. So that's not really a viable way. But we'll see. We'll just see what happens. If we don't make it, we don't make it. At least we'll know that this design probably isn't going to work for Horde Night 7. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come by and hang out with us on Discord if you want to. Come see me on live stream. I do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.